Good day, Leo. Welcome to your tarot reading for the month of October 2022. Okay, remember that this is a general reading, so just take what resonates with you. And if the spirit leads you to this video, even if it's already way past October, there must be a reason behind it. So just use your intuition and allow the spirit to guide you so that you'll be able to get the message that the spirit would like you to have. Okay, now on this first layer, we have the message of the divine, the universe, your archangels, the spirit, your angels, uh, your spirit guides, and your ancestors. Okay. And then, on this second level, we have the things that are happening in your physical realm. Okay. Things that are happening in your life, right? In your life that you are aware of. Okay. Okay. We have here the moon. And then we have here the emperor. So we have already two major arcana. We have here the Six of Pentacles. We have here the Eight of Cups. And then the Nine of Swords. And then finally we have the High Priestess. Okay. So for the third layer, we have the things that are happening in your subconscious mind. Okay. Things that you are not aware of, but you can infer through your intuition. Also, this is the realm also of your emotions. Okay. So the area of your subconscious mind. And what we have here is, wow, Ace of Pentacles. We have here the Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups. We have here the Star. We have here the Four of Swords. And then the Page of Wands. Okay. So this is your recent past, this is your present moment, and this is your possible future or your proximate future. Okay, so in the recent past, no, something that you were not aware of came into your awareness. Okay, this can be symbolized by the crab or the lobster that is coming out of the water. So there is here the moon. We have the card of the moon. The moon symbolizes a certain part in our life that is still a mystery, but is coming into light. And it's sort of like the crab that is coming is at the beginning of the road. So it's as if something new is coming. It's a beginning of your journey. And at the beginning of your journey, the universe is revealing you something. And I feel this is related to the Ace of Pentacles. It is a gift that will bring you prosperity. It can be prosperity in your inner life and or prosperity also in your external life. We see here an orchard that is flourishing with a lot of flowers, and again there is a road going to the mountains. No? So there's going to be a challenging journey. Even here in the card of the moon, the road goes up to the mountain. So it seems that in the recent past, a new chapter has opened. The universe has given you a gift. Maybe it is something that is already in you, but you were not aware of. And somehow the universe revealed it to you. So it's like a gift that you've had with you for a long time, but you were not aware of. And somehow, we see here the emperor. No, I feel that whatever this gift is, it has given you a certain strength, the strength of the emperor, and it has made you has led you to, I feel the emperor is one that symbolizes maturity also. So whatever this gift you have received, no, it has led you to maturity. You see here the emperor with the long beard. The long beard can symbolize wisdom. So in a certain sense, it can be a wisdom that you were not aware of that the universe has revealed to you. And this wisdom has given you the strength and the ability to manage things. The emperor is able to manage his affairs. So you are a person, after this gift you have received, you are very well composed. You have gained a certain wisdom. At the same time, you also gained good boundaries. Now, at the same time, you were weighing things in the recent past. Now, I think it can be also, this can symbolize as you see here, the infinity sign, no? So it can symbolize that you were balancing between your exterior world and your interior world. You were journeying in both of them, and both of them are you were flourishing in both of them. The pentacles can symbolize prosperity, so somehow you were flourishing between your inner world and your outer world. Again, you see here, this juggler in the two of pentacles is dancing in solid ground, but at the same time behind him, it's as if the ships were also dancing. So in a certain sense, you were learning to balance between your interior journey and your outer journey, your physical life. And it's as if you are receiving your gifts interiorly with the Ace of Pentacles, but at the same time, it reflects on your exterior world because your exterior world starts to flourish. And when you look at it, the demeanor is that you have a certain confidence of a king, of the emperor. You have these good boundaries and you're able to manage your affairs. So in a certain sense, whatever this gift that the universe has given you, it has allowed you to flourish both interiorly and exteriorly, and you are able to balance. You see here, he's not only juggling things, but he's also dancing. A person to be able to juggle things while dancing, it means that you are able to have a special skill to balance things. So in a certain sense, yeah, it's as if, yeah, you were managing your life well, both interiorly and exteriorly. And it says here, the magic touch. Okay, so just like the juggler, you have the magic touch. You are accessing through magic from deep within. Okay, so yeah, from deep within. So you were able to access something that is from deep within, and it came to the surface, and that magic allows you to create magic also in your exterior world. And healing with nature, we have here, your soul yearns to be outside in nature, around the healing waters, flowers, and trees. So yeah, so somehow you at the same time, whatever this gift is has given you a certain connectedness with nature. Now in the present moment, somehow whatever this gift that the universe has given you, it has led you to become a more generous person. So whatever gifts you receive from the universe, you it overflows in your life, and people are benefiting from you. Somehow it develops your compassion also, your care for other people. So in a certain sense, people are also learning to benefit things, no? Benefit from the gifts that you receive from the universe. At the same time, there is a scale here. So you are able to balance your life. At the same time also, you are able to share the gifts that you are receiving. Here again, you see here the Nine of Cups. It shows contentedness in your life, especially in your relationships, which can symbolize by the cups that are well arranged. So somehow you have organized your relationship, maybe your relationship at work, relationship in the family, maybe your romance, also with your friendships. Somehow you're able to organize them, put them into order, and you are contented. There is a certain prosperity also in your life right now. You see him well clothed, and he is grounded in reality. But again, the cups are behind him, so somehow he is also in touch with his inner world. Here we have the card of surrender. Release and surrender all control, and let nature takes its course. So you are not only in touch with your reality or in control of your reality, but also you are receptive to the guidance of the universe. You allow the universe also to create magic in your life. Now here we have here the star. Okay, you are growing and you are becoming a star. People are starting to notice you, and people are starting to appreciate how you are able to balance your life, both your inner world and your outer world. You are grounded, at the same time you are very intuitive, at the same time you are naked. It means you are not afraid to be who you truly are. You are not afraid to show the world who you truly are, and people are starting to notice it and appreciate it. And here you see a bird sending a message to you with all the stars, and the giant star which can symbolize the divine, and the other stars symbolizing your spirit guides. The message can be symbolized by the bird. So you are very much in touch also, very much being guided by the universe, and people are starting to notice the growth that is happening in your life. At the same time, you see, you have put your relationships into order, just as this person, no? All the cups are stacked well, and now you are setting off into a new journey. So it's as if you have prepared everything, you have organized everything in your life, and now you are setting forth into a new endeavor or a new venture. and it's still a mystery right now, but you are not afraid. You are walking there. The staff for me makes me think that you have, as you go through your journey, you are not alone. You are being guided. I think the staff can symbolize the support of the universe in your journey, in your life's journey. And here you see, just like here, your relationships are organized, orderly. No, you seem to have organized your relationship with other people, so somehow things are in control. You are in control of everything. No, or everything is organized. Your relationships are quite doing well. Okay, resolve. This is a period of indecision and inner conflict, and it's time to make a decision. Okay, uh, I don't know. Maybe the Two of Pentacles might be, yeah, it's in the subconscious realm. It can be that even when externally things are going well with you, you need to make a certain decision. Yeah. It can be that you have, for some of you, maybe you are leaving a relationship or certain relationships, but you left the relationship with good, you know how it is when you close a certain relationship. Sometimes you close it with pain or with conflict, and then you just leave it behind. Here you seem to have closed the chapter or closed the relationship wherein you're still with good terms with the people that you leave behind. So somehow you are able to organize it. You see, the cups are well stacked. So maybe for some period there is a certain indecision, there's an inner conflict, maybe whether you would leave behind this relationship or not. So can be here also, but more here I feel it's more the interior journey. I feel that maybe somehow, whether you like it or not, maybe there are certain things that you will have to leave behind. It can be related here. I don't know. The thing that is coming to me is maybe for some of you, you are inspired to dedicate yourself to some humanitarian work or to some works of charity. So for some of you, this might not be applicable to everyone, but for some of you, maybe you have received whatever this hidden gift that the universe has given you in the recent past. It can be for some of you, you are being called into a new direction in life, something that is related to serving humanity. So for some of you, maybe now that you are called to serve humanity, for some of you, then you will have to close certain relationship because you will have to spend more time in doing this humanitarian work. So for some of you, maybe dedicating yourself to a consecrated life. For some of you, maybe it can be so, or a life wherein you will be more dedicated in service, and it will require you to travel to another place. Like for example, you will go to another country where people are in need more of assistance or of help. So it's possible that for some of you, you will be leaving behind certain relationships that you had in the past. And that is the choice if you will respond to the gift that the universe is giving you right now. So in a certain sense, there is this indecision also. Will you leave behind this one? But if it's as if that somehow, if you will leave behind right now, decide to leave behind things, you are not leaving behind things with wherein certain issues are unresolved. You will be leaving it as if you're still in good terms with the people that you will be leaving behind. So I don't see any conflict here. Maybe it's more of, for some of you, you are inspired to go to another place in order to serve humanity even more. And as you go to serve them, yeah, because of this inspiration, there's a certain indecision. Well, because there is a mystery. There's still the moon there. So this is a period of indecision and inner conflict, and it is time to make a decision. You will have to make a decision. So for some of you, suddenly what comes to me is, yeah, for some of you, you are called to be of service to to people. So whatever it is, maybe a humanitarian work or a mission work or whatever it is, and you will have to travel and leave behind some relationships. And yeah, maybe that is the cause of possible indecision. Okay, Leo, I apologize. My cell phone died, so the reading was cut short. Now we will try to resume. We will try to resume the reading. So we are now in the proximate future or the possible future. So if we follow the flow of the recent past and the present moment, then this is the possible future that you will encounter. You can change it. You have the freedom to change your destiny. Now, as we can see here in the near future, there will be some mental anguish or some mental anxiety that you will be having, something that would somehow also make you feel make you feel some of you will not be able to move well because of this anxiety. I mean, you see here this person as if this person is tied around with a rope, no? So somehow it will limit your capacity to move forward. So somehow I feel that this anxiety is related to this walking away. No, the walking away, as we have seen in the present reading of the present moment, it can be a physical one. Like for example, some of you might be inspired to do a humanitarian work, and somehow it can be related to the walking away. So for some of you, you might be really traveling to a different place. But it seems that if you are going to travel, you will be able to keep your relationships in order. Now it says here, reconciliation. This relationship, friendships, or partnership can be saved. So if it is a physical journey going to another place, there is this challenge of maintaining good relationships with the people that we love, even from a distance. So even if you are going to travel to another place, the relationship can still be saved. The relationship can still be managed or maintained if we try to adapt to the situation that is happening. So there might be some changes because of the distance, but you can still work on it, both of you or the people that you loved. You can work it out in such a way that you can still keep the loving relationship growing, and maybe it will just require more maturity on your part. Now for some of you, it might not be a physical journey to another place, but it can be a leaving behind of a certain unhealthy relationship. Now, how can we save that kind of situation? Or maybe what the universe is telling us, that maybe the walking away is like, for example, spending more time alone so that you can have a bigger picture of the situation. Sometimes we have certain situation wherein, for example, one person evolved, one person became mature, but the other remained not growing. Okay, so when that happens, there is a certain difficulty in the relationship. Now, maybe what is needed is maybe that to work on the relationship, maybe it will be at a different level already. Like for example, if before it was a romantic one, it can turn into friendship. Or for example, if before it was a very unhealthy or immature relationship, then it can be a relationship where both of you gives each other room in order to grow. So for example, if one of you have already grown, the other one would still be patiently being the friend of the person, the other person who need maturity, giving the person space also in order for the person to grow. So still you can work it out. No? And it says here, tough love. Okay, it is time to tell the truth about something you have been avoiding. So part of saving a relationship is honesty. You need to be honest also. You need to tell each other what you really feel, what you really think about the relationship. So there's a certain honesty. Sometimes you have to say things that might hurt other people's feelings, but yeah, you are a generous person by nature. You are very giving. So somehow I know that even if you will tell something, you will be able to tell it in a way where where the person concerned can still continue to grow, that they will understand that they really need to work on it. At the same time also, this is a dialogue, so there's a 50-50%. You give them, you are able to express your opinions and your emotions, but at the same time also, you also give time or give opportunity to listen to the opinions and the point of view of the other person, the other party. So part of it is listening to them, and at the same time also honestly expressing your feeling. So here we see here the page of wands. Now the page of wands is not afraid to be themselves. They dress the way they want to dress. So it's the same time also, it's like you are able to really tell what you feel. There is a certain honesty, a certain candor, openness, a certain openness. You are not afraid to really tell or really show who you truly are. So in a certain sense, there is a need for openness in order to save whatever this relationship is. I feel, no, whatever happens, so you will be able to put things into order. And when you are able to do that in dialogue, maybe you will be able to lessen this mental anxiety that you are suffering right now. When you look at it, below that is the Four of Swords. The swords here is surrounding the woman, and the woman is tied, no, and she couldn't see the whole situation. She is blindfolded, no. Somehow here there is a need for you to walk away from the situation for a while and spend some time alone. And when you spend some time alone, you see here a picture of a person being generous to another person. So in a certain sense, when you are able to detach yourself from the situation, distance yourself from the situation, you will have a better point of view of the situation. You will have a bird's eye view of the situation, and it is easier for you to reach out in generosity and in dialogue. Now, so here again, we see here generosity. So I really feel that for some of you, you are being called to serve humanity in a certain sense. Whatever it is, if it resonates with you, then maybe this reading is for you. But here you see here, the swords are no longer being scattered in the ground. No? When it is around you, it can harm you. So what this person did is he hang the swords on the wall. So in a certain sense, it's like that. You need to set aside those things that cause anxiety in your mind, so that you will be able to rest your troubled mind and your troubled spirit. And there's a need for prayer. So spending more time with the divine, to allow the divine to remove the anguish that you have right now, the mental anguish, the anguish of the spirit, of the heart, so that you will be able to have a better point of view of the situation. Here we have the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is somebody who's very intuitive, somebody who constantly is in touch with the divine. So somehow there's a need for you to have that constant, spend more time in meditation and prayer, so that you will be able to handle whatever the situation that you are having right now. But you have the magic touch, no? The universe in the recent past has given you a certain gift, and this magic touch is giving you this special gift to serve humanity. But at the same time, it seems that part of the journey is taking care of your relationships. You are putting your relationships into order at this present moment, but there's still some anxiety. Maybe there's still some issues that you need to work on. But it's as if honesty is an important factor, tough love, and the reaching out in reconciliation, the certain generosity to reach out. So for some of you, yeah, there might be a physical travel, maybe related to this humanitarian work. For some of you, we have here the pyramids, so it can be something related near somewhere in the region of the Middle East, maybe somewhere where the pyramids are. So something, but the one thing I wonder is, this person seems to be dressed also for something, a cold place. So for some of you, maybe somewhere in the Middle East. For some of you, maybe in a cold place or a cold country. But the beautiful thing about it is you are on fire. You are on fire with what inspiration the universe has given you. And you are on fire in order to go on a mission, go on a journey or an adventure in your life. No? And you are not afraid to be who you truly are. And yeah, as you journey or as you travel, there will be a need for you to work more on your relationship, to try to maintain it maybe. Or for some of you, there is a need to save certain relationships, or maybe you need to work on the relationship that you might have. Okay, but you are growing, and the people are starting to notice the growth that you are having. You are becoming a star. Maybe it's because of the magic touch, this special gift that the universe has given you. So you are a man with the magic touch. You are becoming a star. You are putting your life into order. There seems to be a special mission that the universe is giving to you right now. It's related to maybe helping mankind. You could be a light worker, you could be a counselor, or you could be a missionary, whatever it is. Take what resonates with you. But things are going well with you, and it seems that there is a challenge for you right now to work on your relationships. There might be some relationships you need to leave behind. There might be some relationships that you need to salvage or to save, and maybe elevate to a more mature level. So this is your reading for the month of October, Leo. I hope you were able to gain some insights. I hope some of the readings resonated with you. And I hope you will be able to use whatever you've heard here for your present life's journey. I would like to thank this opportunity to thank everyone who have placed their likes in the channel and those who have given good comments. No, I really appreciate them very much. And if you feel that this reading can help other people, please don't hesitate to share it with them. I hope to see you again in our next readings. Until that time, may the divine continue to bless your ways.